Hey y'all, today I am on the Amtrak heading over to New Orleans from Texas, and I thought I would watch a movie on my laptop. Today's movie is a brand new movie on Shudder called The Surrender, and I've been waiting for this movie and it just premiered today, so let's check it out while riding the rails. So I just finished watching the new movie The Surrender. It just premiered today here on the Shudder channel, and I'm watching it on a train. It's fun to, when there's a really long train ride. It's fun to watch a whole movie, and that's what I like to do. And of course, a nice scary movie is always fun for me, anyway. So The Surrender, I really liked it. It was different. It was different. So if you've seen the trailer or just even looking at the poster, you can tell from this movie that it's about, I think the word surrender is an interesting choice. I would have gone with something like the sacrifice, but because it's about a ritual that requires sacrifices of some sort. And in this ritual, as you can kind of tell from the poster, it's like almost like a seance, but it's a special kind because they're trying to bring someone back from the dead in this movie. But they call it surrender, which is an interesting choice, and it follows a lot of what the movie's about. It's about letting go, surrendering something. So it's one of the themes in it, and it makes sense why they would call it that. Another thing, I was sort of thinking this might be a ripoff of like Pet Sematary, where someone does a sort of ritual of some kind to bring something back from the dead, and then it does come back, but in a horrible way. That's not really what the cat was originally, something like that. But this one had a different take on that, and it was kind of original. Obviously, I don't give spoilers or anything like that, but I liked the direction. I thought it was interesting and, like I said, original. The direction that it took. The acting was pretty good. I really liked the mother. I think I'd last seen her in the movie Dumb Money. Yeah, that's right, with Seth Rogen. So I was a little shocked at her horror acting chops. She did pretty good. And the main actress is someone named Colby Minifie. I think she's in one of those Walking Dead spin-offs or something like that. She's pretty good. For a while, I thought that was someone else. I thought she looked like the girl from the Goonies. The one who is in all those movies, the blonde one. But anyway, they both did really well. Very powerful acting. The movie is more of a chamber piece. It really only takes place in like one or two rooms of a house, really. So it's not something that needs to be seen at a big theater or something like that, or in IMAX or anything. But I mean, it didn't. It went straight to Shudder. So watching it on a laptop in a dark train is quite preferable, and it's a good ambiance for a movie like this. Overall, I really enjoyed it, and I do recommend this movie. I think it's a real psychological thriller with some interesting horror elements. I think it's more psychological thriller than horror, and it's not your typical bring someone back from the dead and then they do come back, but they're like a weird version of them. It's not that typical thing. So look out for an interesting and unique take on the ritual style movie of resurrections, those sorts of things. And they really go into detail in this ritual. Usually, they'll take like 2 minutes to do a quick seance with some candles or something, like in Hereditary or something like that. But in this case, they I mean, the whole movie is really about this ritual, and they go into every detail, and it's really intense. So it's a very intense ritual horror movie, and I really enjoyed it. So I recommend that you check it out if you can. It's on Shudder. It's brand new. It just came out today. Watch it on a train if you can. The Surrender. The Duck recommends.